Hey guys, welcome back to Chasing 4-5. If you've seen a lull somewhere uh in our release of match reviews, it's because I was out, but I'm back. We're gonna be doing some more reviews. And today, what are we working on? What are we seeing today? Let's see.
Um, while I'm in searching, I bought this fake alu power from eBay that's like made in China. And I
Fake
tried
Alu
it.
Power.
Yeah, I
Tell
tried
me
it with
more.
Bernard. It's pretty good. It's $40 for a reel. So far it plays very similar. It's not exactly the same, but it plays similarly. So
Interesting. Okay.
we'll see.
No link
Uh,
below. Okay.
just search keylist,
Uh,
keylist.
this was a we were playing D1. So my partner Chad against these I think these are some of the best 4-0 players in our league. So um it was a little windy that day. As you can see the camera shaking a little bit.
Is this in Goldman?
Yeah, we were playing Goldman. Let's see.
Uh, that's okay.
So trying to mess with my mic a little bit. Another one-hander.
I'm thinking about switching to two hands.
Sorry, what?
I was thinking about switching to two hands lately.
Uh,
These two games, mad inconsistency in the returns.
um, yeah, that was kind of surprising that there's their returns were a little bit inconsistent. I was definitely having some trouble with their serve. Um,
They have good serves. That was a good pickoff from that guy. He has good volleys, or he's very fast. That's an interesting. Uh, rewind this point, I guess. I was gonna say he's very good at net, but then he just I think is very
this
energetic.
here, this
Yeah, so
one.
that's a good volley, and then like good get. I don't know if it's going in, but then he like runs across the court. Don't run across the court. Doesn't need to happen.
Hmm.
Yeah. Just your partner will get it. Um, yeah, but he seems very active at net, which is really good. Yeah, I think he moves before he chooses what to do because he took that volley like with his body almost.
Hmm.
But that if he didn't move so much, that would have been an easy forehand volley. Yeah, so now he has forehand volley. What happened here? Okay, fault.
It was out or the serve was long.
Yeah. So, do you guys have any strategy or what was the plan?
Uh, we didn't really have a strategy. I didn't know what to do at this point.
I think that the gray player is definitely the better target, but they just seem to be also returning inconsistently. Oh yeah. Yeah, where are you guys losing points here?
Uh,
Okay, serve. Uh, so blue
uh,
shirt has a big serve or no? Yeah.
Blue shirt was a little bit inconsistent on his serve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. I think your net exchanges are not the best. Like your partner.
Hmm.
There you go. This is a very inconsistent game.
Yeah, very short points. Um,
Blue shirt's shot. That was like a 4-5 forehand, inside out.
yeah, they're uh,
That's okay.
yeah, I think blue shirt. Um, I think we were trying to avoid their forehand. Granted, this was a while ago.
Yeah, that was just well played by him to get into the court. Um, Good switch.
Oh,
Oh, never
yeah.
mind. Did you know he was there?
Yeah, I mishit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As long as you know he's there, because I think you guys that was a good switch, like instinctively. I don't know if you guys communicated. I can't really hear audio. Um, I would say like playing them, it's an indicator of like what you need to have, which is like more discipline with your shots.
Mm,
So, for example, like hitting a cross-court ball needs to be much tighter or faster or heavier so that they don't cut across because they seem very comfortable with
yeah.
that. Um, and like same thing for you at the net and your partner too. Like to play these guys, you can't pass back a volley that's floating or short or like not well placed.
Mm, okay.
Um, or alternatively, like another thing, or not alternatively, but another thing is also when you take volleys, like stepping into them so that they're not as low below the net cord.
Okay.
Yeah, so that volley, that overhead,
Uh-huh.
uh, we can let the point play out and replay. So that overhead, right?
Here, okay. Back and forth, comes
He
in.
goes in. This is good. This is your volley. Your partner should not come across. It's not singles. This overhead, you can either take your time, but it has to be well placed. It can't just be mid-court anymore,
Uh, yeah.
right?
So
Because
here,
this is you're asking that. So now he's going into the court inside out forehand,
yeah.
and same thing with this inside out forehand right after from you.
I just
This,
hit it right to him.
yeah, you can't do that anymore. Like as you keep playing,
So, I mean, I
uh,
really have what from here, since I'm inside out, I really have to drive it out wide.
you pick one side or the other, but you cannot feed it back to them.
Okay.
Easier said than done,
Of course. At
but
yeah. Okay.
um,
The intention was there. Intention was there. But yeah,
uh,
I'm not directing the ball. I'm just reacting to the ball,
yeah.
which I think before I left for Asia, there was something I was trying to do and be more uh cognizant of like directing the ball.
Mm,
Um yeah, I got a slight feeling of it where like in I have a tendency to see where the person's at and trying to direct the ball versus looking at the ball and saying, I want to hit a specific spot.
right.
Um, and and yeah, so I'm trying to put that in my head where, look, I all I know where the court is, so as long as I know where I am on the court, I know I can just pick a spot and go after that spot and not worry about where not necessarily know where the person's at, but more of I know I'll possibly know where the person's at and I can just focus on not taking my eye off the ball and give it
Yeah.
some direction. So that has already entered my mind. Now it's more of practicing that and making sure like, oh, okay, see the ball, set up for the ball. Okay, I want to put it in this spot. Let's go. Now, whether I execute on that, it's a different story. But
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, one thing is like also it's like self-defense or martial arts, like using your peripheral vision. And like you said, knowing roughly where your opponents are. Um, like the game, you're not supposed to just hit away from your opponents, right? Especially if there's two people.
yeah.
You hit like to where the ball plays tactically the best. So that could mean going back cross court to them.
Hmm. Yeah, makes
Uh,
sense.
yeah, but I think if you guys were just like more disciplined with some shots, and this thing about deciding where to go, like when they get up at net, like I think you guys like you are aware, you tried lobbing them. I think you're aware of where they are. Oh yeah, I can't miss that. But it's like how much, like how tight does it have to be? Like how deep of a lob, right? All like details that you have to like keep in mind. And
Mm,
it's a hard choice to figure out in like 1 second, but it has to be done. Good approach. You guys get to the net well. I think the way that you guys are playing the points is good. There's just like comes down to like one volley or one forehand or one shot that's not taken as well as the other team is.
yeah.
Yeah, like you guys are at the net now. And now put away overhead. But then like there's other points where like that overhead's not well put away or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
Or
have
like
trouble with net sometimes, or a lot of times. I think volleys, and one thing that I kind of realized yesterday is that I kind of want to play less doubles.
uh
But
I think in this set you're not shuffling along the diagonal as much.
hmm,
Oh, there we go. Looking back. Um
that's a nice shot.
but a lot of the points don't develop that far either.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think play that last one again. Sorry, if you can,
Yeah.
please.
This one
Yeah.
here.
I think both you like where you are now is very center for doubles.
Here. Oh yeah, I didn't go back
Yeah. And you run in a little early, I would say.
from here. Yeah, I moved up. I don't know why. I should be either back or come up to the towards the net, right?
Well, here you're like offering, so serve, return, that's okay. Your return's short, so I wouldn't step in so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at where your return bounces, um,
Yeah. Shallow.
inside a service box. So then that means he's gonna whip it. So then this soft lob doesn't reach that far. He's not taking it well, but that's like an overhead for some people.
Mm.
That's for some people, that's them stepping over the net and like cranking it, you know?
Yeah.
So. that's another thing, another reason not to go in. Um, and then how center you are, so you can be out wide more too. The ball's in the middle, you remember you're sharing with your partner. If he's gonna drop shot, another reason not to run in is if he drop shots, your partner's closer,
Got it.
theoretically.
Okay.
So, um, do you feel like you're super close to your partner sometimes or no? Or
Um, Sometimes, yeah.
okay.
Well, yeah. Sometimes I feel like Chad.
His name's Chad.
Yeah, his name's Chad. Ooh.
Yeah, good switch.
Yeah.
I think maybe you just haven't been training for a while. Maybe that's
Uh,
it.
no. This is before I left for China.
Oh, right. Never
Yeah.
mind. Can't use that excuse.
Man, that one looked like it was in. He called it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Most of it is just like you need to hit the ball a lot faster. Don't keep, you can hit it high, but it's like you can't float.
Hmm.
A lot of the balls are going to the volley guy. Um, Pull it down the line if you know he's going across for a lot and like super aggressively, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but it's okay. At least you guys are like getting to the net, building points.
Oof.
Yeah. Did you train at all this week?
I played twice this week, but I'm like super jet lagged.
Right.
I was like trying to stay awake. Um, yeah, but I'm gonna start getting back on court on Monday.
Mm.
So I'll work on some stuff. I think just some basic move my feet, footwork, trying to pick my target type of
Why
stuff.
are you guys both in the middle?
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Oh, is it this one? No, last one.
Yeah. Good backup. Chad runs in at the right time if you notice, if you play back low. So
Uh,
I know we're supposed to talk about you guys positioning behind each other, but
Here.
like here, okay. And he waits a
Mm.
little bit until the ball's made already.
I
Boom.
I forgot to go back because I forgot he came around and then
You
yeah.
you should
So
go to the right.
I think I thought the ball was going to take him out wide and
Yeah.
was compensating, but I forgot to go back. And by the time I realized that, I thought he was going to cut across,
Yeah.
and then so that's why I went left,
Okay.
and that's why we're hanging out in the middle.
But yeah. All right.
But that was on me for sure. And I think that's it. That's all she wrote. Oh, no, no, we got one more point.
What the
Uh,
hell?
yeah. Oh, that's all she wrote.
I don't think that's allowed. Apparently
Mm,
you have to hold it.
yeah, Alcaraz. There's a point with Alcaraz. Ooh, I don't know why my hand was up. But anyways, where he like conceded the point because he said his hand wasn't on the racket at the French Open.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was that that match was tough, obviously. And yeah, there's definitely a lot of room. I don't know. I think I was kind of in a funk uh before a couple weeks before my trip, and yeah, I've been having a really rough record for the last couple weeks before my trip. So we'll see what it looks like. I have a match on Sunday, and it will we'll see. I think I need to kind of reset mentally, um,
Hmm.
and fix a couple hitches. My serve's just kind of like I'm double faulting more than I like. Um, and a part of it is especially outdoor double faults. I think I'm having trouble with like height because I have no consistent like uh my toss is inconsistent on height. So I'm hitting the ball not at like an optimal height where I think it's
Hmm.
coming too low, and I'm like pushing the ball up versus brushing the ball up, and it ends up going long. Or the other part is I'm not hitting up on the ball and I'm just coming down on the ball and it's going straight into the net. Um, but I'm realizing it, but I haven't figured out how I can make the adjustment because in indoors I I have like a good gauge of where the ball height is due to the roof. So I don't know. It's something I've noticed. Like I'm having trouble serving outdoors, but indoors
I
I
would
see.
say, I think I wanted to say this a while ago. I think you do need to work on your toss a lot. Um, it's just, it needs to be more consistent in general,
Yeah.
indoors or outdoors. And sounds like you've been playing indoors too much.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's where I
Yeah.
usually play, right? It's easy. I can book the court. I do have another solution. I can actually play earlier out of Redwood Shores at 6 a.m. So, which would be outdoors and wouldn't be a bad idea. So,
Hmm. At 6 a.m. Okay.
I'm up at 5 anyways.
Do
So,
what you want.
uh,
If people heard that, that's disgusting.
hey,
That's
you know what?
disgusting behavior.
It's a reality unless I quit my job. Then I could play anytime I want.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
Um, yeah, no, I would work on your toss. Just work on like tossing consistently. Don't hit the ball unless it's tossed well. I think you definitely don't have like a fixed form. Like your arm, I think it varies a lot between when you toss.
Mm,
Versus like if you watch, we're just like Lego hand and it just goes boop boop and that's it. But I've seen you toss and sometimes it like tilts and you know.
okay. I'll work on that. Maybe those are the two things I'll work on Monday. Toss and getting my footwork back and um yeah. Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Thanks for checking out another episode of Chasing 4-5. Stay tuned and check back next week. All right. Take care.